Been saying for years, footballers win football games, footballers lose football games. That's the way it's always going to be.
It's won by the Steelers, picked up by McIndoe, but Annesley wants it refed again. Feeds it once again. It's an Illawarra ball. It's Mackie out to McIndoe again. They could read that one. McIndoe burst through one tackle, but can't beat Langmax, and he'll play the ball 11 metres out from the Illawarra goal line. This is Stephen Larder, a dummy half, but he's put down bootlace tackle by Lamb. He plays it quickly. It's McIndoe, a long pass to Mackie. Mackie out to Kissel. Kissel cuts a couple of players out, finds Jeff Hardy. There's a gap and he's through it. He's over his own quarter line. Plenty of pace, this young fella. Oh, good tackle there by Potter, brings him down. 9 metre zone, and Kelly brings him down. But the Illawarra side grafting their way towards the halfway line. They're only about 10 metres short. It goes to Mackie. He kicks the ball off a Canterbury play. Oh, Mackie's through a gap. Look at him go. He's going to the quarter line. He needs some help. There's nobody but Bulldogs there. And they eventually bring him down. Oh, big run by Mackie. Tell you what happened later. He kicked the ball. It came off a ricochet off a Canterbury player. Back into his hands and away went. This is Michael Patterson. Oh, and Patterson will play the ball now for Illawarra on the quarter line, right in front of Canterbury's goal mouth. It's Carberry, works the eastern side to Kelly, to Peter Smith, and he's brought down by Kelly. He'll play the ball. It's Worthington, a dummy half. Turns it back into Michael Bolt. He charges forward, and Bolt will play the ball about 11 metres short of the Canterbury goal line. This is Worthington running on his own. Now he wants a runner. He finds Mackie. Mackie darts back one way, then the other. Then a long pass to Kissel. Kissel goes back towards the blind side. Too many Bulldogs. He sends it back to Mackie. Mackie gives it to Westblade, and Westblade runs into a tackle there, and a good one of the lock forward Langmack. Still 20 metres out. It's Carberry. Across it, Alada. He chips over. There's a race for the ball. O'Brien's there, takes it beautifully, and he certainly was taken by Mel. Minutes of the game.
He went for a gap that closed up because two Steelers saw him coming, went shoulder to shoulder. He ran into him, put on a bit of an academy, but did not get a penalty.
Big kick taken by Potter, just short of the halfway line. He goes forward, decides to avoid the tackle there of Upfield and Patterson, and he runs into Larder, and Larder puts him down. He'll play the ball, but only about 22 metres out from the Steelers' goal line. It's Paul Dunn. Gives it to Bugden. Bugden back to Potter. Potter decides to accelerate, does so, and a good tackle there by Patterson puts him down 10 metres out. The dummy half is Mark Bugden. He gives the ball across there to Peter Kelly. Oh, he's running very hard, Kelly. I think he's over. Kelly had scored for Canterbury in a try that was full of courage and also full of determination, but lacked a lot of tackling by Illawarra. Jack.
Yes, the Canterbury forwards have taken a deep breath and said, okay, that's the way you want it, we're into you now. And this is becoming more physical as it continues.
It was won by the Steelers. McIndoe beat one player, then another, and before eventually being put down by the halfback Mortimer. Plays it quickly. It goes to Greg Mackie. Out there to Trevor Kissel. He decides to kick the ball. It's not quite good enough. Taken by Chris Mortimer. He handballs it across to Potter. Potter's charging towards the goal line, but he was cut down. A good tackle there by Michael Patterson. Only 12 metres out. From the play the ball, it's done out there to Langmack. Langmack goes back infield. Beats Mackie off it. Mackie comes back like a big white pointer for a second crack and brings the lock forward down right in front of the uprights. 11 metres out. It's Bugden across there to Steve Mortimer, to Terry Lamb. A long awkward pass there to Andrew Farrer, and Farrer's put it down.
And was 4-1 Illawarra.
Touch finder by Andrew Farrer, and they've found touch on the eastern side of the ground on the quarter line of the Steelers. Bugden takes the tap, pass out of Folks. He sends it on to Paul Dunn, and Dunn runs straight as he can and is eventually put down. A good tackle there from Worthington. But he's taken play within 18 metres of the goal line as Bugden works the blind side to Folks. Folks across there to Langmack, a short pass to Gillespie, and sends it out there to Mortimer. Peter Mortimer, Peter Mortimer's in, and Peter Mortimer has scored. Canterbury Bankstown, second try, right on that far northeastern corner. Very simple try, but a good one, and Peter Mortimer finished off a good movement. Was only determination. He only had Carberry in with Patterson as well. It's Bugden out to Kelly. Kelly's fallen over as he took the ball, and he was claimed there by Upfield. So Kelly will now play the ball for Canterbury, 20 metres out. Bugden, a dummy half. He sends it back the blind side to Stephen Folks, and Folks is put down by Upfield. He'll play it. A dummy half is Gillespie. Runs the blind side on his own. He's going towards the eastern side of the ground, but chased across by Carberry and put down. Gillespie plays the ball. It goes across there from the play the ball to Lamb. He has a drop goal. Looks all right to me. The umpire puts arm up, and so Canterbury go to a lead of 13 points to 0. 2.5 minutes into the second half. Per medium of that drop goal by the 5'8" of Canterbury Bankstown, Terry Lamb. Farrer's found touch on the halfway line on this western side of the ground. Bugden takes the tap. He finds the runner. It's Stephen Folks. He's through a gap. Folks being chased by Mackie. Got rid of Mackie's tackle. Dummy still going. 10 metres out. Put down by Larder. Good tackle by Larder. 11 metres out from the goal line. Canterbury in possession. The Steelers now assembled to defend. It goes across there to Andrew Farrer through Terry Lamb, but Farrer's held up in the tackle there by Worthington and also young Kelly. He plays it quickly. A dummy half is Bugden. Works the blind side to Peter Kelly. Offside, a penalty to Canterbury Bankstown. I can't understand that. They're 11 metres in Illawarra's half. It goes out there from the play, the ball to Kelly. Kelly only knows one way to run. That's as straight as a die, and he runs straight, picks up 8 metres before being put down by Upfield. He claws his way to his feet, plays it. It's Bugden. The run around with Langmack. Langmack holds the ball. Now he passes it to Dunn. They're handballing the ball, Canterbury. They're trying to do something with it with a lot of flamboyance, and they're grafting their way closer to the goal line. They're only 20 metres out. Last tackle, this is Folks. Across there to Steve Mortimer. He grubbers through. Larder is there. Oh, he's made a mess of it, but it's gone over the dead ball. No, well, goodness me. Honestly, Larder had that much time, it wasn't funny. He had that much time. I don't know what he was trying to do. I think he was trying to handball it over the dead ball line. All he had to do was pick it up and hold it. Tap taken by Bugden. It gives the ball across there to Dunn. Dunn gives it to Gillespie. Gillespie tries to shrug his way out of it. That's all he had to do out of a tackle, and he did. Unloads it back to Bugden, to Peter Mortimer. He throws a long pass, it picked up there by Michael Potter, and in turn he was picked up and tackled by Jeff Hardy. Canterbury in possession on their quarter line. A dummy half is Steve Mortimer. He finds Peter Kelly running with a lot of determination, but young Jeff Hardy brings him down right around the ankles, copybook style. Kelly to play the ball now. 25 metres out. A short, sharp pass to Gillespie to Dunn. It goes out there to Bugden, and Bugden will now play the ball after being fell to the ground there by Hardy. Bugden plays the ball. Steve Mortimer, a dummy half. He's found a gap. Now he wants a runner. He's over the halfway line, back into his brother Peter, and in turn Peter Mortimer was crushed into the touch there by Alan McIndoe. Fed. Canterbury ball, works the blind side to young Steve O'Brien, tries to get around Malcolm Kelly, but Kelly brings him down. O'Brien to play the ball, still in Canterbury's half. It goes to Steve Mortimer, across field, and now Canterbury still in possession through Langmack. Langmack will play the ball. It's Bugden a dummy half. He works the blind side. It goes across field. Now it's in the hands of Potter. Potter's beaten one tackle. He's charging towards the quarter line. Feints the kick. Holds the ball back. Still going. Looking for a runner. Larder brings him down. He's burst 3. Picked up by Kelly. And Kelly finishes him off 9 metres short of the goal line. A quick play the ball. Gillespie across to Bugden. Bugden cuts a player out and finds Folks. Folks to O'Brien. O'Brien chases towards the goal line. I reckon he'll score. And Stephen O'Brien has scored another Canterbury Bankstown try. The Bulldogs in full yelp. That was a good try. The defence was really tried there.
Parted friends.
Mackie feeds the scrum, won by the Steelers, I think, yep. He works a blind side with Kissel. Kissel tries to get around Steve Mortimer, fails to do so, and this man brings him down. Kissel will play the ball on this western side of the ground. Mackie across there to Upfield. He's trying to get around the tackle of Dunn, but he's chased and put out. Upfield now to play the ball. He does. It's Mackie, a dummy half. He finds Peter Smith. Smith tries to get through the tackle of Gillespie, but Gillespie's more than equal to the task. Smith plays the ball in centre field. 5 metres in Canterbury's half. From the play the ball, it goes across to Upfield. He's put down there by Michael Potter, of all people. Upfield will now play the ball. 10 metres inside Canterbury's half. He plays it quickly. It goes across to Mackie. From Mackie to Patterson. Patterson goes back in. He's brought down a good tackle there from Folks. Patterson will play the ball in centre field. Still in Canterbury's half by 10 metres. It goes to Worthington. Worthington to Kissel. A long pass to Hardy. This is looking good. Hardy's looking for a runner. He's over the quarter line. Chased by Mortimer. Sends the ball back. It's picked up by Michael Potter. Oh, and McIndoe chases him and brings him down beautifully. 8 metres short of the halfway line. No joy then for the Canterbury supporters. Now the Bulldogs are spreading the ball. This is Peter Kelly out in the back line. Thank goodness. He's like an elephant in pit boots, and he was tackled very easily. Plays the ball quickly. It goes across there to Gillespie. Gillespie, oh, out there to Mortimer. This is Peter Mortimer. Oh, and he sends an awkward pass in, picked up there by Larder, but Larder's knocked it on, says Annesley. Exciting football. Fluctuations of fortunes there. And the result is a scrum, and the scrum will be 25 metres out from Illawarra's goal line on this western side of the ground. 21 points to 0 in favour of Canterbury. 21 minutes of the second half gone by.
Yes, fluctuating fortunes indeed. The possible Steelers try the first chance in the second half, actually.
Won by Canterbury. Now it's out to Farrer. Farrer across there to Mortimer, out to O'Brien. O'Brien's been chased by Little Kissel. He's beat Kissel. He sends it back into Lamb. He's always backing up Lamb, and Lamb scores another Bulldog try. Good football by Canterbury. They're in full flight now. They're in top gear, and they're saying to themselves, come on. This side has been one of the sides that's been very difficult for anyone to score against. We've got them on the carpet. Let's keep them there, and that's exactly what they're doing. play within 28 metres of the goal line. Last tackle for the Steelers. It's Larder. It goes out there to Kissel. He decides to chip over. It's looking all right. He's chasing the ball, but it was snapped up there by Potter. Now Potter gets around Kissel. Oh, Potter's on his way. He's over the halfway line. He sends the ball back into a runner. It's the second row forward, Stephen Folks. He's been chased by Larder and McIndoe, and the combination bringing him down. Plays it quickly. It's Mortimer across there to Lamb and to O'Brien, and O'Brien is brought down 12 metres short of the Steelers' goal line. From dummy half is Farah. He finds a Paul Dunn. He goes back infield. He can't unload the ball. He's held up there by a little Ginger Mackey and also Trevor Kissel. And now this big man will play the ball 3 metres short of the goal, and it's Andrew Farah. A long pass there to Lamb. Lamb decides to kick across for his supports, but it was taken beautifully there by Paul upfield, and only about 3 metres out from the goal line. About the same size. It was a classic. Well, they both have a legacy of the incident. Potter, I think, worse off. He's having trouble playing the ball. Mackey's having attention to his cut eyebrow, obviously hit the side of Potter's knee, and plays the ball. Potter plays the ball. Now it goes out through to Lamb. It's in the hands of Farah. Farah trying to burst through. Oh, he's found a runner. Terry Lamb again. He's on his way, looking for O'Brien. He's found him. He's skirting up the touchline, being chased by Larder. Oh, and Larder bundles him in a touch about 5 metres short of the goal line. This is classic football he's put out. But he's taken play 8 metres inside Canterbury's half. As Worthington goes the blind side, then throws it back to Westblade. Westblade across there to Patterson. Patterson to Kissel. Kissel changes direction. Back to Patterson. Back there to Mackey. Mackey darts and weaves and bobs. Gets through a gap. He's over the halfway line. Still going Mackey. He's going towards the quarter line, and he's eventually put down. Oh, gets rid of the pass there to upfield. And upfield will now play the ball 4 metres short of the quarter line. Just off centre field, it's Westblade. A long pass across there to Michael Patterson. He cuts a couple of players out and finds Carberry. Carberry's trying to find Brown. He does. Brown down the sideline. Still going Brown, looking for a support, sends it back into Patterson, picked up by Carberry, and Carberry is ruled knock on. No, play it again. Or the Steelers at least score. Worthington runs on his own, trying to work an opening, gives it across here to Kissel. He changes direction, sends it back to Mackey. This boy's a game breaker, beats one tackle, then another, sends an awkward pass back, it goes to ground. No one wants it, must be a python snake. Kick forward there by Canterbury. Jumped on beautifully there by Malcolm Kelly on the flight. Picks it up on the half volley. Goes to the ground. Gets up again. Sends it to Jeff Hardy. Hardy back into Stan Brown. Brown going towards the quarter line. Now he wants to link up with a runner. He sends it to upfield. Upfield's put it down, would you believe? Jumped on there by Michael Hagan for Canterbury Bankstown. Right in front of their uprights. 11 metres out. And there it is. Or was that just someone playing games? No, it was a flaming train.
Yeah,
they near the railway line.
Look at the scoreboard. Give him a
Key for the Steelers. Won by the Steelers. He works the blind side across it to Malcolm Kelly. He's looking for Brown. Kelly goes one way, then turns and goes the other, and put down there by Hagan. Plays it quickly. It's Brown, a dummy half. Gets around one tackle, Elias, and runs into Lamb, and Lamb brings him down. Brown to play the ball, 8 metres short of the halfway line. The Steelers are trailing by 25 points to 0. It's Worthington, not sure what to do with it. Gets it to Kissel. He's not sure either. Gets around Hagan's tackle, still going. Runs into Gillespie, and also a combination effort there from the second row forward folks, and now we'll play the ball on the halfway line. Mackey, a dummy half. Breached the halfway line, still going Mackey. Picked up 8 metres before coming to a grief there with a good tackle from folks. There it is. That's no flaming train, Jack. Mackey's not going to play the ball. Shake Sam was with the folks. It was opposite him, marking him to play the ball.
Don't forget to subscribe, add your comments, and share your memories. If you have any old VHS tapes or even DVD to dispose, let me know. Drop me an email on ceagle666@gmail.com.